I just made a massive mistake buying this car. So this is my, new to me, 1988 Nissan Sunny ZX Coupe. It's been sat in the field for 25 years, pulled it out yesterday, put it on the trailer and drove it all the way back here. So yes, it is a Nissan that has sat for a long time. So it is, as you can see, really quite rusty. But while the exterior is really quite rusty, the underside luckily is actually pretty good. It's crusty, but it is solid. Engine wise, this is fitted with the 1.6 engine, but today I'm hoping to get it started. The only problem with that though is that in the 25 years that it's sat, they've lost the keys. So I can't actually even set it to ignition and the steering lock is on. So the first thing we've got to do is deal with that ignition barrel. Now luckily I might have a spare, so we'll give that a go. Right, so obviously car has no keys, so bit of a problem, steering lock was on and couldn't get the ignition. But luckily I've taken apart enough Nissans that I had a spare one laying about. So what I've actually done is, because the steering lock was on, all it was just this. There's two threaded bolts, not with bolt heads, but just quickly drill a hole in them, tap a hex bit on it and they threaded right out. So that's gone, steering lock's gone, so I can actually now steer the car. And funnily enough, yeah, the plug for the ignition barrel is exactly the same as the ignition barrel from an old Nissan Figaro I took apart. So I have that in and it works. All the ancillaries turn on. So I reckon it's worth a try to start. So yeah, now the ignition barrel has been changed, my steering lock is off. It's all working, so I reckon we give it a try and crank it over some more and see what it does. I don't hear a fuel pump when I turn the ignition on, so I don't think it's getting fuel, but I do have a spare one that might potentially work. But for now, just turn it over, make sure the oil is circulating because it looks quite dry on the top. So yeah, let's give it a go. Well, there you go. It is now turning over, so now it's just figuring out how to get it started. So. It's been a few hours now. I've put the car on tyres that actually have air, and then I've gone through, I've cleaned up the spark plugs, cleaned the MAF, done some little bits like that, and then I'm getting it ready to a point where it's good to start. But when turning the ignition on, couldn't hear a fuel pump, so I've taken it out and it's horrendous. So that's probably why. But luckily I have a spare fuel pump here, so what I'm going to do is chuck the filter on it. I've wired it up crudely for now just to get fuel to the front of the car. Put it in there because there's actually quite a lot of fuel still left. It's not the best looking, but just to get it started, it's not going to run long on it. I mean, I've got a fuel filter there and another one on the bottom of the pump, so nothing bad's going to go through. But yeah, so we're going to send fuel to the front. I'll put this in and then we're good to start. I've now disconnected the fuel line from the injectors just to see if fuel's now getting to the front of the car, so I'll prime it and see what happens. Banging! We've got fuel. Alright, well, now we've got fuel going into the engine and it cranks. I reckon it's time to give it a start, so let's see. So right now, nothing. We know there's fuel going in, so I reckon the next thing is probably going to be spark. So we'll have a look at that. Let's try and start again. So I heard the fuel pump screaming, sounded like R2-D2. I picked it up and there was just a lot of crud. So I've cleaned that out and let's see. Yes, the fuel tank is very dirty and I shouldn't really, use it, but oh well. Just got to hear it start. So let's give it a go now. Oh my god. It's right there! It's right there! It's so close. Right, I've topped it up with some better fuel. So, let's see. Oh, it lived for a little bit, but you know, that'll do. So. Well, as you heard, it did actually conk into life. We tried a few more times and it actually runs really quite nice and idles actually really well. So I think what I'll do now is I'll go for a little drive and see how it does. There we have it. It does run and drive. There's a couple clips there of it driving around the unit. So overall, really impressed. You know, this has done exactly what I wanted it to do today. So yeah, there's still loads of work to do. So, you know, I'm sure there'll be plenty of that to see. So yeah, overall, very impressed. Right, today's job is to take this engine out. I've really taken the front end off, just to give us more space, just save a bit of time as well. It's very rusty, bit of a pain, but we're finally ready to start taking this engine out. Oh, well, there we go. Engine out, on the stand, ready to be worked on. So we're going to start with that whenever now. But I'll leave this to wait because, you know, there's kind of more pressing matters here in terms of rust. So that's the next plan, is going to be just disassembling this to a shell now, just to see, you know, how bad the rust is in areas that, you know, body panels cover. So that's the next thing. So disassembly, really, just taking it all apart. Bit boring, so I best crack on then. And then we'll see it as a shell, I guess, next. So